Prepare to post code. Post. Go. Ready. Break 10. On. Order. On. 3, go.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Today, we're honored to welcome a very special guest this morning, Falcon 30, the Placer County Sheriff's Office helicopter and flight crew. Watch along as they present a special honor to a Blue Star mother, a mother who has a child currently serving, a Gold Star mother, a mother who has a child killed while serving, and a member of our Veterans of Foreign Wars Post. You'll hear more about the significance of that presentation later in the program. We wanted to recognize Mr. O'Connor, Miss Meredith, and Miss Surratt, who just stood and received their flowers.
Girl, our mamas are best friends, and so are we. The whole town's rooting for us.
Okay, good morning, everyone. Please be seated. I'm Ryan Harrigan, Fire Chief for the City of Roseville. We're here today to present flags in honor of 3 extraordinary American heroes whose service and sacrifice has strengthened our nation. These flags carry special significance as they were flown over the United States Capitol on this July 4th, 2026, in commemoration of our nation's 250th anniversary. We're grateful to Congressman Kevin Kiley for securing these meaningful tributes so they can be presented here today. I was gonna say, was there something for me there? Okay. Petty Officer Second Class Alexandria Surratt, a Roseville native, proudly serves aboard the USS Georgia and is currently on her 3rd submarine deployment after completing the Navy's rigorous nuclear training pipeline. Her mother shared that while watching her daughter serve beneath the sea brings immense pride, it also means enduring long periods of uncertainty and limited communication, a quiet sacrifice made by military families every day alongside those who wear the uniform. Today, we honor Petty Officer Surratt and thank her mother, Blue Star mother, Florence Surratt.
Good morning. I am Jeff B., Police Chief for the City of Roseville. I would like to tell you about Lieutenant Ken Ballard. First Lieutenant Ballard gave his life in service to our nation in 2004 while serving in Iraq during Operation Iraqi Freedom. He was killed in action days before he was scheduled to return home. His mother remembers the daily phone calls and letters that kept them connected, and our story reminds us that behind every service member is a family who love, hope, and sacrifice endure long after the uniform is worn. Today, we honor Lieutenant Ballard and thank his mother, Gold Star mom, Karen Meredith. I'm also honored to accept a commander's coin on behalf of the city. A commander's coin is an honorific from the military to the recipient. Roseville is being gifted this coin because of its historic support to the military.
Well, good morning, everybody. My name is Wayne Wu, proudly serving as your Placer County Sheriff. And I have the distinct honor this morning to tell you about Chief Warrant Officer Michael O'Connor. Chief Warrant Officer O'Connor served as an Army helicopter pilot during the Vietnam War, flying UH-1 Huey missions with the 1st Cavalry Division until his aircraft was shot down in 1968. Captured by enemy forces, he endured 1,857 days as a prisoner of war. Let me repeat that. 1,857 days as a prisoner of war before he returned home during Operation Homecoming in 1973. His extraordinary courage, resilience, and unwavering devotion to his fellow service members and country earned him the Silver Star. This is what he shared with Mayor Berlusconi, quote, "My goal is to honor and recognize the sacrifice and anguish of those families, of those who serve this great country. Thank you for remembering them," unquote. And I want to say I introduced myself to Michael this morning, and in his traditional humble nature, he said, "It's not about me this morning, it's about these gold and blue star moms, so please make sure you tell the crowd that for me." So I'm happy to do that for you, Michael. We're here today to honor Chief Warrant Officer Michael O'Connor as he serves. Thank you. As an enduring example of honor under the most difficult circumstances. Before I introduce the next speaker, I want to take an opportunity on behalf of law enforcement in Placer County, myself, the men and women of the Placer County Sheriff's Office, and honor Mayor Krista Berlusconi. This is her last State of the City address, as many of you know, and it's people like Krista who serve this community, who are dedicated partners that make this community what it is, and has been an undying supporter of law enforcement and public safety and keeping this community safe and everything that makes Placer County great. So thank you, Krista. Appreciate you. Next, I'd like to introduce the next speaker, who's also a friend of public safety, and it's my pleasure to introduce someone who's been an unrelenting partner to Placer County, Roseville, and to law enforcement throughout our region. In public service, partnerships matter, and Congressman Kevin Kiley has consistently supported public safety, advocated for our communities, and worked to solve challenges that affect the people we serve, and those relationships make a real difference. He's made it a priority to stay connected to the communities he represents, to listen, and to work alongside local leaders on the issues that matter most. So please join me in welcoming our Congressman, Congressman Kevin Kiley.
Well, good morning, and thank you to Sheriff Wu for your truly tremendous leadership, as well, of course, to the incredible men and women at the Placer County Sheriff's Office and Roseville PD. We truly have the best law enforcement here in Roseville and Placer County. Wouldn't you agree? I don't know if it's just me, but it feels like the state of the city has been supercharged this year. This is, you've pulled out all the stops. This is pretty amazing and totally befitting a city that is renowned for innovation, strong partnerships, and a deep commitment to serving its residents. Events like this are a reminder of what's possible when leaders work together and of the tremendous progress we can accomplish for our communities. Now, I've had the opportunity to work with Mayor Krista Berlusconi for many years on issues that matter so much to the people of Roseville, from public safety and infrastructure to supporting our veterans, strengthening our economy, investing in the future of this region. Krista's leadership is thoughtful and collaborative, and she's earned the respect of so many because she stays focused on what is best for our community. She's a Navy veteran, has been recognized with numerous awards for her professional achievements and service to our region, and has devoted more than 25 years to serving this community. Krista and her husband, Tony, have deep roots here. They raised their children, Nick and Ella, in Roseville, and throughout a very busy season of their lives, they've never lost sight of the importance of giving back to this community they call home. The people of Roseville truly could not ask for a better mayor or a better leader. She has done so much to make this the spectacularly successful city that it is. But more than that, Krista just personifies what Roseville is all about. She exemplifies everything that makes this such a special place. So it is my privilege to introduce a leader who has given so much to Roseville. Please join me in welcoming the mayor of the city of Roseville, Krista Berlusconi.
First things first. Good morning, everyone. I am so happy that you're all here. It really is an honor to be here in front of you. And there could not be a more fitting place to gather than right here at the new Placer Valley Soccer Complex. Raise your hand if you've never been here before. Okay, well, welcome to our city. Welcome to Roseville. This place is packed in the evenings, if you've ever been here, full of kids playing soccer, lacrosse. It's very impressive. Today, I will share recent accomplishments, what we're working toward, and what it will take to keep Roseville moving forward. We're on a field, so of course, we need one rule, right? You have a rally towel on your chair, and you know what that means. You can hit your neighbor. No, just kidding. Fold it in half. And when you hear something you like, something you're proud of, something that makes you think, now that's a win, let's see those towels fly. Woo! Oh my gosh, awesome. Let's have fun with this today. You guys ready? All right, let's lock in. Here we go. For years, this complex was just a vision, something we dreamt about, planned for, and eventually built. And today, it's right here in front of us, a Roseville reality. In November, more than 3,000 people attended the grand opening on this very field. And for years to come, this wonderful new venue will be filled with eager athletes, coaches, and spectators. And why did we do this? We know the benefits from sports tourism and what it brings to the economy, so we have doubled down. In 2026, surpassing initial projection, this complex is expected to generate $16 million from field rentals, along with direct costs of $22 million from visitors from what they do once they get here. We know that they shop, they dine, and they might sleep here for a night or two. Designed to host soccer, lacrosse, flag football, rugby, field hockey, this complex is establishing Roseville as one of California's premier sports tourism destination. And so far, it has attracted regional and national competition, including, get this, the U.S. Quad Ball National Championship. Yes, it's a real thing. You know what, you got, okay, we know it Quidditch is. I like it. It marked the first time marked the first time this tournament has been held west of Utah since its inception in 2007. And it brought approximately 60 teams, 1,200 athletes, and an estimated $2 million in economic impact to our community. As the complex approaches its first anniversary, it's on pace to welcome more than 600,000 visitors this year. And we know tournaments fill hotel rooms, they support local restaurants, businesses, they introduce thousands of visitors to everything that makes Roseville unique. And that's why we share in the anticipation to make a pitch for MLB expansion team in Sacramento. And shout out, you guys saw the mascots this morning. We had Claus from Sierra College, Herky from Sac State, Dinger from the River Cats, and the A's. What's that mascot's name? I kind of lost it. Stomper. All right. And let's not forget, we had our homegrown Oakmont High School Viking. That's my alma mater, and I am so proud that I have my sisters here from high school that joined us here today. Woohoo! All right, there you are. Roseville sports tourism extends beyond this venue as well. Our Maidu softball fields hosted Senior Softball Western Nationals tournament at the beginning of this month, serving as one of several venues that welcome more than 50 teams and 1,700 players. We also enjoy the benefits of our Roseville Aquatics Complex and year-round sports at the grounds. You've heard the phrase home field advantage. Most people think it's about familiar surroundings or hometown fans, but ask coaches and you'll hear something different. Home field advantage isn't created on game day. It's built through preparation and discipline. It's built through teammates who know that they can depend on one another, and it's built by doing more than what is expected. That is where confidence is built and where success begins. As I thought about this year's theme, I realized those principles don't just describe sports teams, or how Roseville was built. Our home field advantage was built by planning for growth and by community leaders whose vision continues to benefit future generation. That is what makes Roseville special. And just like special sports teams, everyone has a role to play. Our city council provides vision and leadership, and I'd like to acknowledge my fellow colleagues this morning. We have Vice Mayor Karen Alvord, Councilmember Pauline Rakucci, Councilmember Bruce Haddishout, and Councilmember Tracy Mendonça. Thank you for serving this community and understanding that the position that we hold demands integrity, accountability, and working to create a shared vision for Roseville's future. We're also honored to have many of our regional elected leaders here today. Please stand so that we can recognize you and thank you for your service and leadership to our community. Please stand. I know many of you are in here, our elected officials. We have our DA, our school board members. Thank you very much for your service. And every great team needs someone who can take the game plan and turn it into action. For Roseville, that's our city manager, Dom Casey. Dom, please join me on stage. He has that surprised look. No, he wasn't expecting this, but your wife knew it was coming. So she kept a secret. Okay. In preparing for today, I did a little math and realized that you are celebrating 15 years with the city of Roseville. And I challenge this audience to find a more focused and respected city manager in all of California. 15 years is a pretty remarkable milestone, and traditionally, the 15th anniversary is represented by crystal. So, Dom, I thought you deserved a little crystal of your own. These glasses have an etched map of Roseville on them because after serving 15 years in this position, it seems only fitting that you enjoy a cold beverage by literally holding a piece of Roseville in your hand. There's 4 of them.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you. To every city employee, thank you. Some of the most important work in our city is often done behind the scenes, maintaining systems that deliver our water and power and keep our signals working. They protect our finances and preparing for the unexpected. We may not always see your work, but we know that it's happening every day, and that's what keeps Roseville moving forward. And to our residents, businesses, business owners, volunteers, teachers, parents, coaches, neighborhood associations here this morning, Roseville's story belongs to all of you, and our future is something we will continue to build together. The same values that build great teams are the values that build great communities. Through our council's 4-year strategic plan and commitment to its 6 priorities, we continue that stewardship to build and foster Roseville's home team advantage. Roseville's economy is stronger because it's more diverse now than ever. Investments today are shaping the industries of tomorrow. And when we say Roseville is a full-service city, it's more than just a nice sentiment. It's a competitive advantage. We operate our own utilities, electric system, police, fire services, giving us greater control over the services that make our community stand out. At Bosch, nearly $2 billion investment is transforming the Roseville facility into one of the nation's leading silicon carbide semiconductor manufacturing sites. Production is underway, and partnerships with our local colleges are preparing the next generation of skilled workers. If you're wondering exactly what is manufactured by a silicon carbide semiconductor, you're not alone. This is what they're manufacturing, and Bosch was kind enough to lend us a sample wafer, which I'm told it's on loan and I have to give it right back after today. I'm supposed to give it to somebody. After 2 trips to see Bosch in Germany, I can tell you that Bosch is the gold standard when it comes to global employers and innovation. We're incredibly proud and thankful that they chose our city to be their home away from home. At Penumbra, continued expansion is reinforcing Roseville's growing reputation in the life sciences sector, where engineers, researchers, innovators are developing medical technologies that save lives around the world. Bosch, Penumbra, and many others highlight those of us who have lived here our whole lives, but we already know the best teams don't wait for talent to find them. They create an environment where people want to be, with a home base that's worth investing in. Businesses choose Roseville because, like its residents, they believe in our community. Every new investment strengthens our home field advantage and the future rookie players. As one of our region's largest employment sectors, health providers such as Kaiser Permanente, Sutter Health, and Adventist Health see the need to expand. Kaiser is building a 6-story tower with more than 100 beds, including ICU, an emergency department, and an 800-space parking garage. It's beautiful. Sutter is expanding with its reach with a 4-story, 85,000 square foot medical office building for its residency program and a $10 million advanced operating room. Investments like this ensure residents have access to worldwide care while creating thousands of high-quality careers. These investments tell a much bigger story. Roseville is attracting industries, investments, and the workforce that will define its future economies. Decades of planning and investment is what it means to play the long game. The most successful teams don't rely on one star player. And so in Roseville, we don't rely on one industry. We can't talk about a diversified economy without recognizing one of the players that help build our economic foundation, the Roseville Auto Mall. And there's a lot of them here today. And they are not playing around. The Roseville Auto Mall remains one of California's premier automotive destinations and our city's most significant generator of sales tax revenue. The Auto Mall is a legacy economic engine, and it continues to invest in Roseville's future. They sell roughly an astounding 35,000 vehicles annually. Revenue from that sales tax funds our parks, our roads, our public safety, and city services that we as residents rely on every day. Another crucial piece of our economy comes from our retail sector, also a favorite of ours. All right, yeah, you got to give it up for our mall. The Westfield Galleria now features 51 only in-market retailers. This means you'd have to drive over 100 miles to find another Gucci, Crate & Barrel, Nespresso, Nordstrom, and Vuori. It's no wonder that the Galleria sees foot traffic of more than 13 million every year. And in May, the Galleria began construction on an outdoor redevelopment called The Trails. This project will add home furnishing retailers, Our House, and Design Within Reach, along with restaurants King's Fish House, Doppio Zero, and Sweet Garden. Anybody heard of those? We're excited for them to come to Roseville. Plans for the trails include a new pedestrian pathway connecting retail and dining areas, as well as shaded seating and a central courtyard inspired by the Sierras and designed to create a place for people to gather together. In West Roseville, Costco has established itself as the anchor of a new commercial district. Since its opening, it's had more than 265,000 people walk through its door. Have any of you converted to the new one yet? Oh, yeah. Okay, we've got 2 in our city now. Over half of the visitors to the new Costco are coming from outside Roseville, making Costco another key business bringing outside dollars into our city. Many of you know Costco will be joined by Target and Home Depot, and expected to join these retailers are Raising Cane's, Chase Bank, and several other fast casual restaurants. We currently have 95 parks, with 1 more under construction and 4 in design. We're making our way toward 100 parks and ultimately anticipate 120 parks through our city. The park right here at this complex is one of our newest. It's called the Power Playground. It's ADA compliant, and it averages more than 600 visitors a day. We have more than 50 miles of paved off-street trails connecting many of them. And these aren't simply amenities. They're where kids learn to ride a bike, where families gather, and where neighbors become friends. Throughout Roseville, our housing options have something for everyone. Our city is 120 years old, and you can see every decade of those years in the patchwork of our neighborhoods. From bungalow to brand new, Victorian to ranch, we have the inventory, and that is just how we like it. Roseville is made up of unique communities, each with its own character, that together make us whole. Within the next 4 to 5 years, 3,900 single-family homes will be added to our city, and in the next 10 years, we anticipate 6,000 multifamily units to come online. Downtown Roseville continues to provide a unique character to the heart of our city. Downtown Tuesday nights, concerts in our town square, and aiming to open next month is Old Town Pizza. And they will join the newly opened Daily Nosh and a host of unique restaurants. Continuing our commitment to our downtown vision, next month, my fellow council members and I will review the proposed Downtown Development Impact Fee Credit Program, which, if adopted, will help lower the development costs and encourage new investment in the downtown specific plan area. The council has adopted the Commercial Corridor Program, and it's focused on 3 of our most established and visible gateways: Douglas and Sunrise, Douglas and Harding, and Atlantic Street. This program is helping modernize these established shopping centers and neighborhood business districts by encouraging and revitalizing commercial areas throughout our city. For example, before there was the Galleria, there was Roseville Square. Those property owners recently introduced a project that includes new buildings with fresh facade to enhance landscape frontages and the activation of a previously vacant parcel. This project is transforming the look and feel of this long-standing commercial hub as it attracted new businesses like 85 Degrees Celsius Bakery Cafe, newly opened, which celebrates its soft opening this month. We want all parts of our city to shine. Campus Oaks, bordered by Blue Oaks, Wood Creek Oaks, and Foothills Boulevard, is transforming a legacy corporate campus into a vibrant, mixed-use district where innovation, employment, housing, retail, and open space will come together to create one of the region's premier live-work environments. It's another example of Roseville adapting to changing markets while planning thoughtfully for the future. While we are talking about something for everyone, I would be remiss if I didn't recognize the Arcona members in attendance. Arcona is the Roseville Coalition of Neighborhood Associations. We have them here. They've got signage for you. We have 17 active, all right, we have 17 active neighborhood associations within our city, and these groups keep our community strong by encouraging communication, awareness, participation within neighborhoods, and with local government. Many supported National Night Out earlier this month, hosting events with food trucks, potlucks, music, and giving people a chance to connect with neighbors, local law enforcement, and partners, and community partners. Participating in neighborhoods included our newly reactivated Meadow Oaks Neighborhood Association, who had about 75 people come out to its first community event. Congratulations. Stone Ridge held its third annual Wheels Parade around Harry Crabb Park, and last month featuring bikes, trikes, scooters, and other non-motorized vehicles. Maidu's in the house. Maidu's annual pancake breakfast had another robust turnout in June, enjoying the good food and good company. When you look at all of these communities within our city, you see something bigger than individual neighborhoods. You are in a city that reflects a well-balanced economy with access to employment, education, healthcare, retail, and recreation options. We know that if we stop growing our economy, we shrivel, and that's not happening. We're looking to actively attract innovative companies across advanced manufacturing, healthcare, life sciences, utilities, and technology, and we're committed to preparing our workforce for the industries that will shape our next generation. As council members, we hear a lot about traffic, for one, particularly at commute times. Traffic management, along with road repair work, gets complicated quickly. Maintaining more than $1.7 billion in roadway assets and keeping our vital transportation network moving safely is no small feat. After all, our roads connect our neighborhoods and support businesses that keep our community moving. For example, the Atlantic Street and Vernon Street intersection improvements are complete. You can now safely cross the street. Yes, for that. Roseville Parkway widening project is underway. We're in the planning stages of the Blue Oaks Boulevard and roadway bridge widening project to help alleviate a traffic pinch point. If infrastructure is the foundation of our home field advantage, utilities are what keeps it running every day. When we say full service city, this is what we mean. Along with operating our own police and fire, we operate our own water, wastewater, and solid waste and power companies, and it's what sets us apart and keeps our rates low. Reliable electricity, I'll give you that right there. That was good. Yes. Reliable electricity, safe drinking water, and wastewater treatment are services that we only seem to notice when something goes wrong. Our goal is simple: make sure they never do. Now let's talk about power. Roseville Electric recently earned the prestigious EF Scattergood System Achievement Award, recognizing utilities that demonstrate outstanding reliability, operations, and service to their communities. We've broken ground on the Roseville Power Plant 2 Repower project on the north end of Wood Creek Oaks Boulevard, a modernization project that will improve efficiency, strengthen reliability, and ensure Roseville Electric continues to deliver affordable, dependable power. And let's talk about water. We're continuing critical investments in reliability, expanding underground storage capacity by adding new wells, and strengthening the infrastructure that ensures a safe supply for today's residents and tomorrow's growth. The home field advantage also means protecting our turf. Everything we do is measured by our safety, and it's one of our greatest strengths. We continue to be recognized as one of the safest large cities in California, and it's something we work to preserve every day. Yes. If we are not safe here, we don't have much. Let's remember that. From proactive policing and fire protection to emergency preparedness and community partnerships, our commitment to safety is simple. Create an environment where families can focus on living their lives and businesses can invest with confidence and children can grow up in neighborhoods where they feel secure. This year, get your rally towels ready. This year, we expanded police services with the implementation of Beat 8, providing dedicated coverage for the west part of Roseville, ensuring that public safety grows alongside our community. And we added 9 positions in our police department to support Beat 8 with additional staffing to plan to meet the growing public safety needs of West Roseville. Let's not forget our firefighters, America's heroes, I like to call them. Firefighter paramedics, we've hired 10 firefighter paramedics to fill vacancies. This year also marked leadership transition as we welcomed our new chief of police, Chief Jeff B., a true example of homegrown talent. He began his career as a rookie police officer right here in Roseville, and he leads the department where he started, earning the respect of his colleagues throughout Placer County. Congratulations, Jeff. But the home field advantage doesn't mean we're challenge-free. While national headlines may be filled with economic uncertainty, Roseville believes we always need to be prepared for the unexpected, and our council goals reflect that financial stewardship. We can't control inflation, interest rates, or the national economy, but we can control how we manage our resources. And over the last several years, we have contributed $21 million to our pension trust and another $18 million toward our pension liability. And these steps are expected to save more than $1 million annually. That's paying off debt early. And this council is very proud to have passed a balanced budget of nearly $1 billion with fully funded reserves. We're proud of that. We also ended the last fiscal year with a surplus. That is planning for the long game. And as we grow and people move to Roseville, we want to make it easy for them to confirm that they are actually in city limits, because even if you have a Roseville address, you may not be within the city limits. Take, for example, growth that's happening on our borders, like Placer Vineyards to the west or Placer One to the north. Our recently launched Know Your Boundaries map makes it easy to verify. You just enter your address to see if it's inside the city limits. If you are, congratulations. You can also see the details such as your city council district, public safety and utility providers, and the school districts. If the address is outside the city limits, it will simply show that you're outside the city's boundaries and other agencies provide municipal services. Today, I've talked about what makes our home field advantage so special, and while we don't do any of this for the recognition, it's nice when others take note. Roseville was recently recognized as one of the best cities to retire in California, one of the best cities to move to in California, reinforcing what many of us already know. So if you're starting your career, raising a family, enjoying retirement, Roseville is a place where people can truly enjoy a great life. And we've earned California's pro-housing designation from the California Department of Housing and Community Development, recognizing our commitment to thoughtful housing policies that expand opportunities while preserving the quality of life our residents value. It's another belief that our growth isn't measured by how much we build, but how intentionally we build it. We are also in the running for the National Gold Medal Award for Excellence in Parks and Recreation. This award is often considered the highest honor in the parks and recreation profession. These recognitions are meaningful because they not only celebrate what we've done, they remind us that we're on the right path. They remind us that we've built something special, and it's our shared responsibility to ensure the next generation inherits an even stronger home field advantage than the one that we enjoy today. As we look ahead, the next chapter of Roseville's story is taking shape. Our city reached 167,000 residents. Our median age is around 39 years old, and we are embracing our identity as a hub for sports tourism, manufacturing, technology, and healthcare. New schools are opening and being planned as we speak. But here's the thing. We can't take this sweet spot for granted. There will always be risks we need to take, challenges that we need to navigate, and new milestones to celebrate. And our job is to keep building and always strive for what is possible, because that's the true home field advantage. It isn't found in a single accomplishment or a single moment. It's found in a community that believes in one another, invests in its future, and never loses sight of what matters most. Creating a city that we can be proud of, that we protect, where people can thrive not just today, but for generations to come. Our state of the city, the momentum is real. We're playing to win, and we are just getting started. On a personal note, serving as your mayor has hands down been the greatest honor of my career. My intention throughout this time in this position has been simple. Keep my head down, do the work, and never do it for the recognition. But this position has also given me a pretty special platform to do some real good. And I want to use a few moments of that platform today to tell you about someone I've come to know. His name is Noah Whitaker. Noah is 20 years old. He's in our second row. He attends Sierra College, and he works at our mall. If you go to Lids upstairs, you'll see him there. He was born with spinal muscular atrophy, and he uses a wheelchair. Noah has faced more heartbreak than most ever have or will. He's lost both of his parents, and yet he continues to show up, keep moving forward, and he refuses to give up. But right now, Noah needs a little help. His accessible conversion van is beyond repair, and without it, getting to his medical appointments, many of which are in the Bay Area, has become incredibly difficult. And I want a special shout out to Pride for getting him here today. Getting anywhere is a challenge for Noah. He has a motorized chair that he averages 10 miles a day. Is that still accurate, Noah? 10 miles a day, imagine that. So I decided that if I have a platform, I'm going to use it. On September 8th, I'll be hosting a lemonade stand at Rooftop Coffee, Tea, and Macrons, who is here today. It's next to the Nugget on Pleasant Grove, with media partners and 98 Rock to help Noah get back on the road. Noah is here with us today, and we have flyers available with details about the lemonade stand. And more importantly, you'll learn more about Noah and his need. I hope you'll take a flyer, come out on September 8th, and help us show Noah that he has a community that's behind him. As I wrap up 8 years on this council in December, I can tell you it's been rewarding, challenging, and certainly not always easy. But the best teams aren't defined by a perfect season. They're defined by how they respond to the tough plays, how they stay together through the setbacks, and how they keep moving forward toward the goal. And I'm incredibly proud of what this team and this community has accomplished. I leave this chapter with an enormous amount of gratitude. Gratitude for my husband, Tony, my children, Nick and Ella, and my family. I think we had 4 generations of my family here today. They have shared me with this city for many years, and gratitude for my lifelong friends, for the incredible people that I've had a privilege to meet along the way. A special thank you to my council colleagues and the staff, and to all of you who have trusted me and supported me and challenged me and allowed me to serve. It's been an absolute privilege. And with that, I think I'll take my own advice. I'll leave on a high note. I've never believed in being the last one at the party. So I'm headed out now. I'm sure you'll all find your way out. Thank you very much, Roseville.